I came across a scammer who was trying to scam me. He's been scamming a lot of people, but I scammed him on behalf of the people he scammed. When he was trying to scam me, I just asked for him to send me something small. He ended up sending me something. He ended up sending me something big, more than what I was asking for. Not to say I'm too smart to be scammed. I can be scammed. Some scams I've seen on TV, like these Yahoo boys from Nigeria or the Sakawa boys from Ghana, they have a different level of operation. I can fall victim to that, but not this level of operation. These are basics. This is elementary level. A school dropout trying to scam a graduate. I'm not only a graduate from university, I'm also a graduate from the street. I graduated on the street first before I went to university. So this guy, I think, is more of an intern on the street. But his level of operation, he's been working on others who are, not to say they are gullible, maybe they just lack experience, but not for me. So this is what happened when I scammed the scammer. Watch. So this is how it started. I went to a WhatsApp group called Vacancies and Other Important Things. Then I came across a post from a guy that calls himself Mr. Hendrik. It's a screenshot from a phone that I believe is owned by a woman with a notification from FNB that reads as follows. Payment notification, 44,000 Namibian dollars. Pay to account 559,699. BTEC option 2024 15th of August with Caribibo on the side. Then the caption under reads as follows. Hello, I'll teach 70 people how to make more than 90,000 just within 24 hours into their bank account without any delay. Just inbox me private on WhatsApp and get more information, and you won't regret being part of this in Jesus' name. So when he says in Jesus' name, he wants us to believe in him, to trust him because of the name Jesus he put. The name Jesus means nothing unless you couple it with the name Christ. If you say Jesus Christ, yes, it has a meaning. But just the name Jesus on its own, it has nothing. It has no meaning. That's why you see a lot of Latin players. If you watch football, you see a lot of Latin players with the name Jesus who are scoring on goals and offsides. Even in the Bible, if you read the book of Acts 13 verse 8, Paul came across a sorcerer or a witch who was called by Jesus, or whose other name was by Jesus. So he has a name Jesus in his name, but he was a sorcerer, he was a witch in the Bible. So there's nothing special about the name Jesus unless you couple it with the name Christ. When you say Jesus Christ, yes, it has a meaning now. That's God. Okay, so he says he can teach 70 people how to make 90,000 within 24 hours. Then what I did is I went to his DM. Then this is how our conversation went. I sent him a text by saying, let me just go back. I sent him a text by saying, hey, I want to make money with you. Then he responded by saying, what's your name and where are we chatting from? And I responded by saying, my name is Daju from Katima. I just lied to him. Then he responded by saying, all right, my dear, welcome to BTEC Option Company. Nice to meet you for the first time. God bless you and your family. He's still talking about God again, trying to convince me. Do you know you can make up to 50,000 Namibian dollars for self in just a week as a Namibian? Then I responded by saying, no, I don't know. That's why I contacted you, because if I knew, I would have done it on my own without contacting you. Then he responds by saying, our company is owned by a church bishop, so we can create value for traders and keep our promises. We do not offer quick rich schemes or amazing automated systems that promise thousands of dollars a day profit. We offer best technology, education, and personal support to help you achieve your goals. And what they are saying the company don't offer and what he said above are contradictory. He says the company don't offer thousands of dollars overnight, but he's there above there. He said you can make 90,000 within 24 hours. And now he says apparently their company is owned by a church bishop, trying to convince me to say since it's owned by a church bishop, they should earn my trust. Then he continues by saying, "My dear, you can see people are getting paid from it every day, as usual. Immediately after 24 hours of time paid directly into their account. If you invest, definitely you are gonna be paid as usual. We do pay others, my dear. You are going to testify about this after receiving your first profit payout from us." Then first notification 75,000 from BTech on the 22nd of August, which was last week. This week. Second notification 38,000 from BTech 23rd of August, which was yesterday. Third notification 50,000. Fourth notification 40,000 Namibian dollars. Okay, then he asked me, "Are we together?" I responded by saying, "So what should I do?" Then he responds by saying, "This is how it works. After you make your deposit, will be the one who will trade for you in 24 hours. You will be waiting for profit to reflect to your account, my dear. So all you have to do is to invest while we trade for you using my masterclass strategy and anti-mining machine to bring you out a continuous profit which can enable you to become financially stable in life." Okay? I've been trading forex for 4 years now. I've traded the cryptocurrencies. I've traded Nasdaq. I've traded gold. I've invested in government treasury bonds. I've invested in Metropolitan, Sanlam, FNB. So I just didn't want to go deep into what this guy was saying, and I have a feeling that I don't even understand what he was saying here. Anti-mining machine, what is that? And then I asked him the question, so what should I do? Then he responded by saying, BTech investment minimum plan, $500 for 5,000 and earn $5,000, then $1,000 and earn 10,000, 2,000 and 20,000, 3,000 and 30,000, 4,000 and 40,000, 5,000 and 50,000. So you just deposit how much you multiply your deposit by 20. That's your profit. If you multiply 500 by 20, it gives you 5,000. If you multiply the 5,000 by 20, it gives you the 50,000. So within 24 hours. Then he also goes ahead by saying the minimum amount you can start with is 500, and your profit will be 5,000 directly to your bank account. You provide in just 24 hours. I responded by saying, should I invest the money now? He responds by saying, which bank do you make use of? Yes, if you have the money now, you can start up. And I responded by saying, I'm using FNB. Can you make the payment right now? Then I gave him a screenshot with a balance of 100,000. I put caption, I have 100,000 on my account that I got when I resigned from my job 2 months ago. And this is the only money I have. Hope you won't disappoint me, please. He responds by saying, can you make pay to sell or e-wallet bank transfer? Then he responds to the screenshot of 100,000 by saying, you can just start up with $1,000 to see if this is real and legit, trusted and reliable. Apparently, I should test him with $1,000 first. If it's legit, then I can give him more. Then here, I gave him a screenshot, and this is what happened for me to come up with this screenshot. So I just went to my messages, FNB messages, and then copied the message of a pay to sell or e-wallet that I sent to someone a long time. And then what I did is, you see his number is 855, but I intentionally put 88. I entered it wrong on purpose. I wanted to see the way he was going to react. I put 8 instead of 855. I put 8 and a single 5, just to see that he was going to respond. Okay, I edited the number, and then I changed the date to 23 August, because it was on the 23rd of August. Today is the 23rd of August. And then I also changed the time, because the time there was 10:43, so I had to put 10:42, just to make it look convincing. And then I also had to change I had to remove the cursor, push the cursor down so it's not visible. Then took a screenshot. After taking a screenshot, and then I went back and changed the balance, because remember I showed him a balance of 100,000. I had to change the balance again. I had to minus a 200. You see, I instead of putting a 2,000, I put a 200. And I just changed the balance to 99,000 to make it look convincing. I put 99,000, and then $17, and then I push the cursor down so it does not come part of the text. And then I took a screenshot, cropped it, and I was doing this in his DM. This editing was being done in his DM. It was being done in his DM. Cropped it. And then sent it to him. After cropping it, I sent it to him. And then he responds by saying, "Not this number, I'll send you number which you will start with." And I respond by saying, "Okay, we'll just reverse the payments then and send to the correct numbers." He says, "Okay." If he says yes, then he sends me the number that he deleted after. For reasons that you will find out as we continue with the conversation. Then here he says, "Make the payment here and start with 2,000 or the number he gave me there, he provided above, and you will get a profit of 20,000 in 24 hours. This guy keeps on repeating himself. You make how much? I don't know why he keeps on repeating himself. From there, you can already tell this guy is desperate. And then I gave him a screenshot of a deposit of 2,000, and this is what I did. So with the second one, this is what happened. With the one for $2,000, this is what happened. I also copied the message from there again of 250, and then came to edit it here. I put a $2,000 there because that's what he wanted me to invest. Make the payment here and start with a 2,000. Then I'm editing it there. You see, because they told me I sent it to a wrong number. Then the number I sent me is above there, 081, the one in green, 7436163. I've entered it now. Then I'm changing the date to the 23rd of August. And then after changing the date, I'm also changing the time. Look at the time above the 10:50. I'm putting 10:51. Then I'm moving to the balance. Because remember I showed him a screenshot of 100,000. I decided to change the balance to 97,301. 97,901. And then when I was done with it, I decided to take a pointer or take a cursor, I decided to push it down. I pushed it down so it disappears from the message. Then I took a screenshot. Then I cropped it. I cropped the screenshot. In his DM, that was in his DM, where I was doing all the editing, and then sent it to him in his DM. Sent it to his DM. Put caption. I sent it. See the way it looks now. I sent it to him. When he saw it, he thought I just sent him $2,000. And then you send EY to pay to sell. I can't receive it. It's him now. I will play with the company or what? And I responded by saying, self-fund banking from MoneyGram FNB account. It will take more than 30 minutes to reflect because it's MoneyGram international account. Which FNB MoneyGram? You know, I was just trying to test to see if this guy really understands money. Let me know when it reflects because it will surely do in 30 minutes time. Can I also e-wallet? Because this was just a fake deposit. And he says yes. Alright, I'll let you know when. Then, okay, let me do so because at least e-wallet will be instant to the same number. And he says here, this is the number he gave me above that he deleted, 7436163. And then yes, try e-wallet. And I responded by saying, okay, my total investment then will be 2.5 because I'll just e-wallet 500 plus the 2,000 I already sent via pay to sell. He responds by saying, okay, just e-wallet, let me see if it will reflect sooner. And I responded by saying, send me 4 nuts so I can e-wallet because I have 0 balance. I owe Taamba 3 nuts, so you have to send 4 nuts so I can have extra 1 nut remaining for e-wallet. He responded by saying, I don't understand that. Then I sent him I copied the text from my Taamba and sent to him. Taamba advance, thank you for your 37 payment towards your advance. Your balance outstanding is 3 NAD. You can still take 13 airtime data MTC. I don't want to buy airtime from my bank account. So I just need 4 NAD so I can pay Taamba 3 NAD and use the 1 NAD to send the e-wallet. He responds by saying, we should just wait in 30 minutes if it will reflect. Then I responded by saying, I want to send the other 500 via e-wallet now so I can have a total investment of 2.5. Then he responds by saying, yes, just send now. Then I responded by saying, send me 4 nuts so I can send the 500. I don't have airtime. Then he responded by saying, send me the number now. I sent him, that's my number, 6758640 is my number. He says, okay, hold. I said, okay. Then he responds by saying, I'll send 20. Done, check, I sent 20. Then you can check. And then, okay, then I also responded by saying, okay, thanks very much. I'll e-wallet you now. This was time 11 past 10. He sent 10 past 11. He sent 9 past 11. Look at the notification. You have successfully recharged with 20 VAT. It was 9 past 11. Notification was taken. I was owing Taamba. It was taken by Taamba. Notification says, thank you for your $17 because after VAT I remained with a 17 payment towards your advance. Your balance outstanding is 3 nudge. You can still take another 28. Okay. Then I sent him a text saying, Taamba took everything, bruh. Balance outstanding is 3.59. Just send a 5 NAD. Then he responds by saying, you are really playing. We have to wait still your 2000. Reflect. Maybe MTC is the one playing because you can also see they took. Just send, I want to send now. He responds by saying, you have to wait still the 2000 to reflect first. And I respond by saying, you don't want the 500 anymore. He responds by saying, yes, just wait still the 2000 reflect. Then he says, yes. And I sent him this image saying, your village people are playing with your brain. Then I responded by saying, you don't know business. How can you turn down money? Then he responds by saying, I know you are busy playing. I responded by saying, playing with who? I just want to help. Help me with money. He responds by saying, me of course, you are just making fake payment. Already help you with 20. Then I asked him, how much money will I make again if I invested 10K? He responds by saying, fake payment, you are really playing here. And I responded by saying, how much will I make? Please be serious. Then I also responded here, what you shared above, you indicated that if I invest 5K, I will make 50K in 24 hours. If that's the case, then go to your village, sell 2 cattle for 5K each, and make 50K from each within 24 hours. That will be 100K within 24 hours. And then since you can turn 5K to 50K in 24 hours, it means you can turn 100K to 1 million in 24 hours. So go ahead and become a millionaire overnight. He responds by saying, you are not serious. Then I responded by saying, do you know that I can locate you and come to your house right now? Then I also responded by saying, the 2,000 I sent you will arrive the day Jesus comes. So you will have 2,000 in your pocket on Judgment Day, since it only arrive when Jesus comes. And then he responds by saying, you don't, that's a lie, my friend. You are among the people making fake payments. So he has realized the 2,000 I sent him was fake. And then the money he has been waiting for from me, gone. Nothing, there's no money. And then the airtime he sent me, the $20 airtime he sent me, gone to Taamba. He lost the $20, I lost nothing. Yeah, so that's what happened. So in case this scammer had plans for the weekend, this long weekend with his girlfriend, maybe based all his plans on the money he was waiting from me, this guy is not going to meet up with his girlfriend anymore. He's going to scommel throughout this long weekend because he's not going to get nothing from me. So I'm done with my video. Please, in my next video, I want to expose a certain scammer who claims to be selling meat, goats, cattle on Facebook. And then he claims he can deliver all over Namibia. Regardless of where you are, he can come and deliver to you for free. Meaning if the guy is in Hobabis, if you buy a piece of meat of maybe for 400, he will come and deliver it to you in Katima. Regardless of the cost of transport, he will deliver it for free. So I'm going to expose him. So I'm done with the video for today. Please like, share, most importantly subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your strangers, tell your enemies to come and watch my videos and subscribe to give me support and motivation. Thanks very much.